I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. Okay, my daddy and Holy Ghost want me to speak on something that went through in my life that he want me to talk to y'all about. And this message is not going to be long. Excuse me. This message is not going to be long because it's not really nothing, but they want me to speak on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it. It's for to help the people out there in the world that's going through a lot of situations that they're trying to get themselves out of. So he want me to speak on it. Okay. When me and my ex-husband was going through problems and stuff, and we was trying to get a divorce, and we was trying to find out how to go back getting a divorce, and we asked some people, and we had to go and talk to people and find out how we go back getting a divorce. So some people told us to go through legal aid. So we went through legal aid, you know, because legal aid help you through your income. It depends on how much your income is, and that's how they help you. So once we went to legal aid and fill out paper, we had to do some paperwork and all that, and it took like I said, like 3, 4, or 5 months for the judge to decide our case. And when they did, they called us, let us know that they was going to take our case, and let us know how much everything was going to cost. And it didn't cost that much because when you're going with legal aid don't charge that much. So um, they asked excuse me, they asked the questions about why we wanted to get a divorce, and I told them that my husband was having an affair. He had an affair, and I just want to get out this marriage. And my husband didn't give me no hard time on it because he already know what he did, and he understood, and he was cool with it. And the judge said, okay, asked him did if that what he want. He said, yeah, because if that's what she want, I'm not gonna hold her into something that she don't want to be in. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and give her divorce. So he granted divorce, and we settled up all our assets together, whatever. It wasn't no arguing, no fighting, or none of that. We made a no agreement, and we came out with a good agreement, and we still on good terms. Like it ain't like that we kicking it with each other, nothing, no, but we still cool. We still cool with each other. We just he doing his thing, and I'm doing my thing. That mean I'm living my life. He living his life. And we not having no problems. I let he do what he want to do, and I do what I want to do. I'm living my own life, and he's living his life. And we do have childrens, and grandchildrens. And if it ever come to up like my childrens get married or my grandchildrens get married, I know eventually I'm gonna run into him and he's gonna run into me. But it's all about the childrens and the grandchildren. It ain't got nothing to do with me being with him and him being with me. None of that. It's not none of that. It's just that we have a family and we can't just turn our back on our childrens, and our grandkids. So we still friends. That's it. We see each other. We see each other. We say hi. He say hi. I'm going about my business. He going about his business. And whoever I'm with, that's who I'm with. Whoever he with, that's who he with. That's all that matters. You know. So yeah, we got the divorce, and we did what we had to do. We got the paper. We added up our assets and everything, and settled it together, and went on separate ways. And that's all it is. Because it ain't no sense of making having a big feud over something. You know, the best thing to do is just settle it up and go on your way. Because if you're gonna go through all of that, why? Why would you wanna be making a big deal over something and it's over with? Just let it go and move on and find somebody that you know you're going to be happy with and live that life with that person that you want to be with. You know, what's the sense of trying to hold on to somebody that don't want you and you don't want them? Let it go. And just stay friends. If you got children's, you don't have no other choice. You don't have no other choice because you have children's. But if you don't have children's, then that's a different story. You can still be friends, but you ain't got to be around each other. But if you got children, you don't have no other choice. You're going to eventually run into that person. That's the way it is. So yeah, ain't no sense of doing all that fighting and stuff because that's stupid. Just, you know, add up everything and go your own way. That's the best way to do it. That's just crazy to be holding somebody there that don't want to be with you. Why? What you gonna get out of it? Nothing. The person ain't gonna make love to you. The person ain't gonna do nothing. So what you think you're gonna get out of it? Misery. You just gonna be miserable. So why do you want that? Why you gonna hold on to somebody that's never gonna be with you? They're gonna still be out there in the world doing what they doing, and when they come home, they going about their business. They ain't gonna look at your face. And if they do, they're gonna glance at it and go on about their business and still do what they do. So how you think you got that person? You don't. You just got the person body in the house, but you don't have the person mind. You don't have nothing with that person. That person is not really there. You just see the body, but the person is not really there. So the best thing to do is just let it go because you really don't have nothing there but a shell of a body. That person is not there with you. The mind is not there. It's somewhere else. So what you think you're going to get out of that? Nothing. Because the person, whoever it is, you married to is not going to have sex with you. They're not going to go places with you. They're not going to do nothing with you. Nothing. Period. So it's just like that person ain't there. It's just that the body is there, but the person is really not there. And that's what you got to look at. So it's best to just let it go because you're not going to have nothing. Nothing, period. So this is what my daddy and Holy Ghost wanted me to speak on, to let y'all know that ain't no sense of holding on to something that you're never gonna have. You're just gonna be making yourself miserable with a life that you don't even have because you don't have that person. You don't. The person is gone. It's just the body is there. You can't look. Let me tell you something. If you don't have nowhere else to go and you have to live in the house with the person that you married, you don't have no other choice. That don't mean that you have to have sex with this person because you living in the house with them. No. No. You don't have to. You just that one person is standing part of the other side of the house and the other person is standing on the other side of the house. That don't mean you having nothing to do with that person. You just there. That's it. You just there. That's all it is. And you just see that person for a minute and then you're going about your business. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. And if you got to handle business with that person, like pay bills or whatever with that person, you got to handle business. You got to pay bills, but you're not having nothing to do with that person. And that's what people got to understand. When a marriage is over with, it is truly over with. It is truly, truly over with. Ain't nothing there. Period. It's done. It's gone. It's dead. It's over with. It's dead. And you can't bring it back. You can't resurrection it back. You can't. It's gone. It's just completely dead. That's it. So, yes, that's what he wanted me to speak on, Holy Ghost. My daddy and Holy Ghost, and this is what I wanted to say to y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you, Father love you, the Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors. I do. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.